It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I'm joined by Nika. How are you doing?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Good to see you. Good
Brilliant.
to have you here.
Great to be here. I'm in Bar Oorlam in the centre of Hamburg, and you guys are the brewery. The brewery is Buddelship.
Indeed. Yeah, that's our brewery. So we have both our own brewery and our own distillery.
Yeah.
And we make our own products. We sell that kind of all over the world, but this is our stage where we really like to present what we're really passionate about, what we do, where like the people working here, they know everything about our products. They can show you the newest things. We make quite a big variety of things, so that's also why we need our own stage. Kind of.
I can see straight away just by looking at the Cantillon and some of the Three Fontaine and even your own. Well, we're drinking a sour beer now. You're a massive fan of, a massive kind of lover of sour beer.
Indeed.
Lambics and this sort of thing. On the show, just on the shelf here behind you, you know, big 750 bottles of lambic. So what are we drinking? What are we drinking today?
We're drinking our own first lambic. So we're opening a wild brewery right now.
Yeah.
Buddelship always was like a kind of a clean brewery, doing a lot of lagers, like hoppy stuff.
Okay.
One of the first real craft beer breweries in Germany, I guess. In 2014 we started.
Yeah.
And but something. So me and Simon are both extremely passionate about is wild beer. We always like at least once a year we go to Belgium to get everything, to drink everything. And it's just like, especially if you know beer quite well at some point and you know how fermentation works, and then wild yeast is so exciting to play with because you kind of try to grasp it, but you never will be able to really do it.
No.
And the depth of this fermentation, it takes super long, right? This has been fermenting for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a great color. It gets the color from Haskell berry, which is a kind of a Japanese blueberry.
Okay.
A friend of us grows that here in Germany, like small farmer, and that's how we got to it. He is making fruits for us, and we're kind of the only one using it, I think.
So what was the journey like from lagers and pale ales and IPAs to brewing lambics and sour beer? I bet it's been a really exciting journey because lots of people brew IPA and pale ales, and this is a very kind of different concept.
I think that we're kind of, especially Simon, he really likes to kind of always, if he understands things, then it kind of needs to be more exciting and more difficult, and there's nothing more difficult than brewing with sponsored yeast, and so making a wild sour beer, and that's kind of just what it makes it. But on the other hand, it's also not so far away from a lager, because both Gose and lager are kind of made for drinking. So not for, they're not. They can be extremely complex, but at the same time they're super drinkable and they help with thirst. Kind of, they're drinker beers.
It's such an inviting drink to get into. It really is. And the colour's terrific. The aroma is terrific, and that I like that bite. I always like. I think it's what I say on my channel when I drink a lambic or a sour beer is it's fun. It's fun. It makes you smile. When you know that initial kind of like, whoa, it's a fun experience, I think, with a sour beer.
But especially the color, I love this. Like if you serve this on the table, everybody is directly like, this is something you want to hold in your hand with such a beautiful red color.
It's beautiful. It's like a liquid gem. If this was on some lady's ring, they'd be very happy with it. The colour of this, yeah, it's fantastic. So, how many different? I mean, looking at we can see the bar behind. How many different sour beers, lambic beers do we have at the moment?
Well, we have one lambic only, but we have a few more wild beers. So the first one, I don't know whether can you guys see the tab list?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can see quite a bit of it. Yeah, there we are.
The first one is called the Fooder Helle. So Fooder is like one of those huge barrels, like higher than I am. And it's like containing about 4,000 liters. So this is a Helles, but it's fermenting on a fooder. So it's a really big barrel. Also super drinkable and it has a really nice dry finish. Then I have, for instance, the Himbeerweizen. This is a Berliner Weizen.
Okay.
So also sour with raspberries. And I have a Gosen. So you would find here 4 or 5
different styles of sour beer. And
on tap, yeah.
How
on tap, right? Like we have.
Yeah. And you also have a fantastic range behind us.
These shelves as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How has the local beer drinking community taken to the sour beer?
Well, that's great about Northern German cuisine. Actually, sour is a very strong part of it. So people, of course, everybody knows sauerkraut. And that is a really normal food, right? That you really commonly eat as dinner, as lunch, with your sausage. And you also have a dessert called Rote. It's kind of a combination of different berries. And it's also very, very seasonal. There is like sour milk, bittermeat, which is very commonly drank. So I think that most of our like neighborhood
built up towards it already.
Are actually like you ask like, so do you like sour things? Do you like buttermilk, kebab, Johannisbeeren, like they're called? And they say, yeah, I'm really into that. And they know all of these flavors. So for them, sour beer is really actually here. I have grandmothers that never drank craft beer and come here for the sour beer. So
wow.
I love this. I don't like beer, and with that they mean I don't like a pilsner, but they do really like this kind of aromatic, like more dry, citrus flavor.
Incredibly drinkable. So, where did the journey start? Buddelship. Where did it all? Were you guys home brewers or?
No, a bit longer. Actually, Buddelship started before I knew Buddelship. So Buddelship started really with Simon. Simon started to become interested in beer when he was living in London.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the beginning of craft beer. So the Colonel was there.
Yeah.
So that he was kind of like knowing, and he worked actually in London for 0 Degrees.
I know.
You know that?
Yeah, we have one in Cardiff. So it's like pizza, beer. Yeah, I know.
So that's where his kind of first brewing job was. Then he also learned brewing. He went to Scotland to Perry Watt.
Yeah.
So he is actually, other than most, I would say, other than German craft brewers, he's not the normal that went big at some point. He is more kind of the studied, very technical, very knowledgeable brewer, and very ambitious in that way as well.
And now, from that stage, you have just bought a derelict farm, and you're going to be
probably because he studied so long. That's why we need now a derelict farm to kind of compromise everything we know. But that's going to be too much, maybe. We know too much. That's also kind of the farm is called Lusterizen. Kind of like sailing a ship, but it's on the bottom.
There you go. Sorry.
So it's like kind of sailing a ship, like Buddelship. Buddelship is a ship in a bottle, like one of those kind of people that put in their living room as decoration. So, but Lusterizen is like sailing a ship, and you cannot really see the horizon. Yet you're navigating. You know kind of what you're doing. You don't know where you land. So it's kind of also opening up your horizon with that, like kind of having new perspectives. Maybe on things, and so that's kind of.
But I think the sour beer theme move into this brewery in the future will definitely tie in. It will all come together lovely. I mean, so people will be thinking this beer's brewed on a farm, and then they'd be trying it, and it'd be like the fruits, and it just works. In my mind, it works, and I think it's an absolute genius.
Yeah, so we also grow our own fruits there. We have a lovely old apple orchard, so like also kind of like from a yeast kind of view. That's really quite perfect, ideal for that. And we can grow our own extra berries, cherries, sour cherries, and
And that goes again. So you age. So this beer's been aged 2 years.
Yeah, it has been fermenting for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because the wild yeast are a lot slower than the ones that we buy, like that normal brewers buy off shelf and pitch in their beers. Of course, they're breeded to be fast and efficient. Like a normal beer would ferment out in around 6 to 8 weeks, and this needs 2 years. So you also directly like see the scope of that and like how much more work and time and money something like that costs. But it's also that's kind of why you want to do it.
Yeah, no, brilliant. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was the Hamburg Craft Beer Week.
Yeah.
The Hamburg Beer Week. I bet it's great. You've got it in the city. People are wandering in with their booklets. They've found your bar. They're drinking your beer. It's been a great response the first year of this. Can you see over the next few years Hamburg Beer Week becoming a big thing in the craft beer world, where people start travelling from kind of all different countries? I mean, year one, you've already got a British guy over here, so
that's we have. I've met quite a few people from the north of Germany. Like I have a few Swiss people sitting outside right now. Yesterday, Norwegian people. So like
it's already happening.
It's already getting a bit more international. I would say the Hamburg beer scene is incredibly young compared to the rest of Europe, who were 10 years behind you guys in the UK. So it's a very young scene, but it also has therefore still a lot of potential to grow.
And a lot of excitement. When something's new, it's very exciting.
Yeah. You also can see here probably people starting with completely new initiatives and ways.
I went to Poland back in 2013 at the very start of their craft beer scene, and the excitement was just amazing. But you can feel that same excitement here.
Yeah.
You can feel that same buzz, excitement. It's new, it's going to grow, it's going to go massive. Yeah, terrific, absolutely terrific.
You want to try something else?
Could I try your barrel aged?
We were looking at the ice better, right?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So I'll show the bottle. So this is a collaboration with a Russian brewery. It's called Icebreaker. The difference with this, it's not just an Imperial Stout. It's an Imperial Wheat Stout at 11.8% ABV. Well, this bottle version's 11.8% ABV. It's going to be so exciting because it's that kind of wheat beer, German wheat beer, and Imperial Stout combination. So it's a combination of Russian Stout, Russian brewery. How do you pronounce the Russian brewery? Bakunia. And so this is not 11.8%.
This is a bit more than the 11 that is on the bottle, of course, because this has been aged on the rum barrel. So
look at this.
Water is kind of evaporating. It's super thick. The great thing about a wheat Imperial Stout is that it's so much more creamy. It has such a big mouthfeel. It's having basically like a chocolate dessert, like a cream dessert.
You get the nose.
Yeah, we have to warm it up quite a bit. I really see with this beer that the longer you have it opening and kind of airing, it really. So the first, if it's new, it's quite roasted, quite bitter and strong. And if you let it open, it gets a roundness, a lot more of the warm chocolate. It also gets a lot more sweetness. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it has the bean. What's the name of the bean? Not Tonka bean. Oh, I love the Tonka bean.
Yeah.
Tremendous. There's so much going on. It is so much going on.
Yeah, it's very rich.
Coconut, the classic Tonka bean, roasted malts, caramel, roasted coffee,
Nou, wat ik nou
rum. You're picking up the rum as well. I'm gonna, yeah, you've gone in, I'm gonna go
Sorry,
in.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna go in as well, yeah.
It's also, if you have a bit more on your palate, you can kind of like, yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. Terrific, really good. As I say in the UK, stone the crows. When I love a beer, I say stone the crows.
Yeah, this is one of the, that's good.
This is, I think this is the first barrel-aged stout that I've ever had from Germany.
Really?
This is the
We're
first
doing
one,
quite
yeah.
a, like, so what I, yeah.
That is, just looking at this beer is, sorry to interrupt you.
No. Like, I'm a distiller, so like we know barrels quite well, and we know other distilleries quite well. So we know how to get a good barrel and how to do that, and that's also something we really love to do. We have quite a big warehouse of barrels still laying there. Of course, this is finished after this keg. It's all super limited, but
White rum, red rum, dark rum or white rum?
it was that's a very good one. It was it's. I'm not sure about the exact rum anymore. I have to think.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You definitely get it though. You definitely get it. It's terrific, absolutely terrific. I think this has been the icing on a very good day. The icing on the cake of a very good
Definitely,
day. Really
it's a great dessert beer.
Yeah.
You can totally see this like next to an ice cream, like a good vanilla
Yeah.
cream ice.
If you're ever in Hamburg in Germany, please check out Oorlam. Yeah? Fantastic. And look out for the Buddelship beers as well. Just amazing, absolutely fantastic. You can see the array of beers on the wall. I'll show you a bottle of Cantillon now. They have all different bottles of Cantillon here, and Three Fontainen, and yeah, just a wonderful place. Ninka,
Thank you.
Did I get your name right?
Ninka.
Ninka. Thank you very much. You're from the Netherlands. Thank you very much for joining me today on this incredible little bar you have here. You have to come here. There's outside seating over there. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.